So I found this content management app, beautiful dashboard, Kanban boards, auto ranking for content, sponsor tracking, analytics, calendar, everything a content creator could ever want. $179. Yeah, no, I'm not paying that. But here's what I did do. I found the YouTube tutorial for this app, downloaded the entire transcript, and fed it to Claude Code. Then I give it just 2 prompts. What happened next? Claude Code spawned multiple AI agents, created a 14-phase development plan, and in 20 minutes built a fully functional desktop application with features I didn't even ask for. Now, I'm going to dive straight into Claude Code Terminal in this video. No fluff, no setup walkthrough. But if you're planning to use Claude Code and need help setting it up, I've got a complete step-by-step guide on my website. Link is in the description. And if you don't want to pay for a Claude subscription, you can build the exact same kind of app completely free using Gemini CLI. I've got a full comparison, Claude Code versus Gemini CLI, also linked in the description. Either way, you're about to watch an AI build a $179 app from scratch. Let's go.
All right, here we go. I'm launching Claude Code from the terminal. If you haven't seen this tool before, it's basically an AI developer that lives in your command line. You talk to it, it writes code. But today, we're pushing it way beyond what most people use it for. First step. I've already downloaded the transcript from that $179 app's YouTube tutorial and saved it as a text file. Now I'm telling Claude, what can you understand from this transcript? This is the moment of truth. Can an AI actually understand an entire application just from someone talking about it? And look at this. Claude Code didn't just skim it. It broke down every single feature. The dashboard, the content management system, the auto ranking, the sponsor tracking, the calendar, the Kanban board, the analytics, the monetization tools. It understood the entire application architecture from a tutorial transcript. Think about that for a second. Now here's where it gets real. I'm writing the prompt that's going to change everything. I'm telling Claude Code, make a comprehensive plan to build a desktop application using Electron and React. Include all the features from that transcript. Apply your own creativity to make it even better. Make the UI attractive with multiple themes. And here's the key part. Use multiple agents to speed up development. I also turned on something called Plan Mode. This tells Claude Code, don't start coding yet. Think first, plan everything out, then build. Because here's what most people get wrong with AI coding tools. They just say, build me an app and hope for the best. That's like asking a contractor to build a house without blueprints. Plan mode is the blueprint. And here is where Claude Code does something insane. Watch this. It just spawned 3 separate AI agents. One is exploring the current project state, one is researching the Electron React tech stack, and the third, it's going back to the transcript to do a deep dive analysis of every single feature. 3 AI agents working simultaneously, each one focused on a different piece of the puzzle. This is multi-agent orchestration, and it's the reason this build happens in minutes instead of months.
Now this is actually really smart. Before it starts building, Claude Code is asking me questions. What window style do I want? Custom friendless or standard title bar? Should it build for Windows only or Mac and Linux too? Do I want sample data and a guided tour for onboarding? What brand colors? It's not just blindly coding. It's acting like a real project manager. It's gathering requirements before writing a single line of code.
And now the plan drops. 14 phases. Phase 0, bootstrap the project. Phase 1, database and IPC layer. Phase 2, layout shell, routing, and themes. Phase 3, shared components. Phase 4, content management. And it keeps going. Auto ranking, keyword management, calendar, analytics, sponsor tracking, monetization, team collaboration, networking features, all the way to Phase 14, polish and packaging. It even includes a verification plan, end-to-end testing scenarios for every single feature. This isn't an AI guessing. This is a structured professional development roadmap, built in minutes, from a YouTube transcript. I hit accept, and Claude Code goes to work. Watch the phases fly by. It's asking for permissions, bash commands, file creation, tool access, and I'm approving them as a builds. Phase 0, done. Phase 1, database layer, done. Phase 2, the entire UI shell with routing and themes, done. Every few seconds, another feature materializes. Components, pages, database tables, API layers. This is what 20 minutes of multi-agent AI development looks like. And then Claude Code says something beautiful. Run npm run dev. Now, I'm going to be real with you. I navigate to the app folder, type npm run dev, and error. Look, if someone tells you AI builds perfect apps every single time with 0 bugs, they're lying to you. This is the reality of AI-assisted development. It gets you 90% of the way there in record time, but that last 10%, you still need to debug. The difference? You're debugging with AI too. So I copy the error, paste it right back into Claude Code, and say, fix this. Claude Code reads the error, identifies the root cause, makes the fix, and here's the impressive part. It actually runs the app itself to verify the fix worked before telling me it's done. It didn't just fix the bug, it tested its own fix. That's the difference between Claude Code and just asking ChatGPT to write code. Claude Code is running in your actual project. It can see your files, run your commands, test your app. It's not guessing in a vacuum. It's working in the real environment. All right, moment of truth. npm run dev. And there it is! Look at this dashboard. Total content tracker, active projects, sponsors, revenue overview, an upcoming schedule with a full weekly calendar, a process board with Kanban-style columns, planning, creating, editing, sponsor deadlines with countdowns. And look at this sidebar, content management, auto rank, calendar, keywords, content pillars, analytics, experiments, feedback, sponsors, CTAs, monetization tracking, team hub, networking, asset library. This is a complete content management system. Dark theme, purple accents, beautiful UI. Built from a YouTube transcript. In about 20 minutes. For $0. The original app, $179.
Let me put this in perspective. A professional content management app that costs $179, I reverse engineered it from a YouTube tutorial and had Claude Code build it with multiple AI agents in 20 minutes. The total cost? A $20 Claude subscription. That's it. And here's the thing, this isn't a one-time trick. Every month, that same $20 subscription lets you build apps, automate workflows, debug code, and create tools that would cost hundreds or thousands of dollars to buy or hire someone to build. If you want to see more builds like this, where I take expensive software and rebuild it with AI, hit that subscribe button right now. I've got a list of apps I'm going after next. Drop a comment. What app do you wish you could clone? What software are you paying too much for? Tell me, and it might be the next video. And if you want the full deep dive review on Claude Code, how it works, pricing, how it compares to Cursor and other AI coding tools, full review linked right here and in the description. See you in the next build.